when experimenting with unknown instruments, obscure sounds of nature and beings, unusual producing techniques, I often find myself freed from even the toughest creative blocks. I've got a tendency of waiting to write music at specific times, when I'm inspired. It's easy. It fuels my imagination to visit places I had no idea existed. Now, getting inspired is great. However, relying on these moments limits my creative output and results in a very chaotic schedule. When it strikes, if I'm near my setup, there's a high chance I'll drop whatever I'm doing and make use of the moment. That's not very efficient. How can I fix this? Writing on demand when the session is on schedule doesn't sound very creative. We need to get inspired in order to start these projects and avoid bland and uninteresting outcomes, right? Well, not really. Inspiration can be spawned just by getting the canvas dirty. There is nothing worse than an empty page, but as soon as it gets a stroke of paint, it immediately gets potential to become a figure, a face, whatever your mind relates it to. Music is very much the same. An empty track or staff? Nah, I'll just do it when I'm feeling it. A lonesome E-flat note? This can be a part of a chord, or a beginning of a melody. Not enough to generate a spark? Copy that note all over the place to generate a steady or random rhythm. Now you've got a foundation to build upon. Try and ignore the toxic voice in your head that's trying to convince you that this little masterpiece is useless garbage for as long as you're capable. Then work on it for another 10 minutes. There is no secret formula to make anything sound good. Unless you're aiming for a 4-chord pop song. Just trust your ear and give the pod a chance to evolve, even if it urges you to hit your head in the wall repeatedly until you pass out. Worst case scenario, you're now facing a shitty part that needs to be modified and built upon. Now to me, that sounds way better than what you started with. Nothing. Most of the time, however, it happens that during this process, the inspiration creeps up on me, and there I am, lost in composing, working on a third part, having a conversation with the original idea. And hey, it sounds pretty damn cool too. Now, I'm not saying you should ignore spontaneous inspiration sparks. Those are obviously a big part of the creative process. What I'm trying to say is, take action and start working on it despite the lack of inspiration. This can be applied to any kind of creative tasks. Hell, this video was based on a blog which was made with the most random set of words that my brain spat out when I made myself do it. So, next time you're presented with a blank canvas, an empty page, or an untouched interface, for crying out loud, just do something.